Hello, everybody. Welcome
Time
to
to
our
play the
podcast.
game. I told you that I was gonna do it. I told you. And it's because of Motorhead, not because of Triple H. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever the reason, please
Time to play the game.
don't ever do it again.
I'll fuck myself up.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
That's what happens.
Alright. How are you, baby?
I'm doing good. Tired, just a little tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, work, right? But also, I just published my first book, my first novel. So everyone go check it out. It's called What She Believed.
Congratulations. You're a failure.
No. Wrong one.
It's
Wait.
called What She Believed.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna say it now.
Oh, sorry.
What She Believed on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Apple Books, Smashwords, almost everything on Kindle. So go hit it up. It's a psychological thriller. Took me about 1.5 years to write and publish and everything. So I'm very excited. But also I don't know what to do with my time anymore. So I guess podcasting it is. So for those of you that are new with us, we go over some, I guess, news articles that are kind of interesting or weird or funny or sad. But we always kind of started off with like something a little bit more light, and we kind of move into more crazy stuff. So.
Alright, so what was it? Oh. There you go.
Our first one is going to be the deepest hotel in the world. That's what it's like to sleep 419 meters underground. That's the title of it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I don't really know meters and shit. I don't really know what 419 means.
It's a lot. Go ahead. You have a computer.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yep.
What is 419 meters and what miles is what I should look up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Type in. Or we can be pretty strong. Oh, wrong one.
It's a quarter of a mile.
Just trying to be a DJ or something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could tell.
Go ahead.
It's only a quarter of a mile.
Which is still a lot.
Yeah, I guess I can think of it like under the ground.
Okay, go
That
ahead.
makes sense. So the Deep Sleep Hotel was inaugurated in April by the outdoor activity company Go Below and only opens one night a week on Saturdays. Customers start by booking online, and on Saturday night they begin their adventure by traveling to the base of Go Below near the town of Blagne-Flechion.
Nice.
I don't
Oh.
know what country this is.
Nice.
Yeah, whatever that might be, where train guides await them to accompany them to the underground hotel. After walking 45 minutes through the mountains, visitors equip themselves in a small cabin and prepare for the descent to the abandoned Kmorthen mine, the largest abandoned slate mine in the world. The challenging route consists of old stairs, abandoned bridges, and slack lines, and getting to the hotel takes about an hour. And once you're there, guests can receive a hot drink and an expedition-style meal before retiring to sleep. The temperature in the deepest hotel in the world remains constant at 10 degrees Celsius throughout the year, but the cabins, densely isolated, are very welcoming. They also have running water, electricity, and even Wi-Fi through a 1 kilometer long Ethernet cable from a 4G antenna on the surface. That's a lot to take in. So basically what it sounds like is you spend all that time just getting there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just have a drink and then go to bed.
So the whole point on doing that is for you to experience how, like, sleeping under a rock? Or what is it?
Like, hey,
Like
the
a
rich
cave.
people will do anything.
Yep. The submarine in
Yeah.
the Titanic.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, rest in peace. I agree.
Yes.
My first question is for you. Will you do that?
This
Yep.
or the submarine?
Both.
Submarine, fuck no.
Why?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I'm scared of the ocean.
Okay.
And I'm scared of blowing up.
Imploding.
Imploding, yeah.
Not
I'm sorry,
exploding.
not exploding. Imploding and dying instantly. I guess there was probably no pain,
At all.
but yeah, No, I'd be more scared of drowning. And then sleeping in this,
It's a whole experience.
like the mountains part and like the outside part and the cabins, like that intrigues me.
Mm-hmm.
But the old stairs, abandoned bridges, and slack lines to get down there is not something like that sounds great to me. And also, it's a mine.
It's sort of like a challenge, I feel like.
Yeah, but
For
people
people.
die in mines.
True.
They
Well,
died a
this is a
lot.
tourist mine.
What does
It's
that
not
mean?
Huh?
If they died before, what does that mean?
If they die before.
Yeah, when it was an active mine, there was probably people that died, which means there's ghosts.
And then?
That's it. I rest my case. Fuck no.
No? At all. Because you're an adventurer. You really like to go places and meet places and do extravagant shit.
I like
So,
to go places, but I don't really do anything like daring at all. I can't even ride a roller coaster.
No, me neither, to be honest.
There's nothing about that makes me want to do it ever.
So you're not that type of people that likes to go to the extreme of feelings. There's a specific definition of it. I don't remember what's called.
Oh, were you like the high?
Exactly, yeah. What's it called? Well, we'll get the definition. Well, you have a computer.
Oh, yeah.
What's the definition of what? Oh, cheers for everybody that is listening to this shitty thing. I hope that you're doing amazing. Yay. Well, she types. We can put it again.
Open-minded, thrill seeker, adrenaline junkie.
Nah, I was thinking about something else.
I don't remember. But
you're not
anyways.
like that.
No, I would never go bungee jumping. I'd never go like
You wouldn't throw yourself
off a bridge.
skydiving? Or how you do
If I threw myself off a bridge, I wouldn't want to come back up.
What?
Oops.
Bruh.
That was a joke.
Yeah, that's really dark.
Sorry.
Come on, bro.
Suicide awareness. There is a phone number you can call if you ever feel that way. And for those of you that laugh at trauma,
Where's the place called?
you're gonna make me say it again.
Yes.
No, that
Like,
was
does it
the
say
mine.
like where, like what
In
country?
Blania Fresnjak.
Country? No.
I don't know. Something tells me
Forward.
that sounds like German
Someone
or
didn't do their
Russian,
homework.
maybe.
Huh? Russian?
Maybe. Well, let's see, because I would love to know how to pronounce that. If they can
Krastok.
provide it. Oh, it's in Wales.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you want to go to Wales?
I do
bro?
want to go to
There you
Wales.
go.
I really want to go to Wales.
So
I want to
there
see
you
all the
go.
castles and
Go see the castles. Go see all the architecture, and then go have the experience.
yeah. And I meant to I forgot to tell you, I was looking at work the other day how much it costs to
What?
go to Wales,
Mm-hmm.
and if we went in 2 weeks, it'd be $1,200 round ticket. But if we went in
Just flying
yeah.
without expenses.
And if we went in I think it was December or January, February, something like it, it's $6,700. $6,700.
It triples by more than 200%.
I think that's insane. Excuse me, I have allergies, everybody. Sorry for the sniffling.
And you're just
I didn't do that.
huh?
I didn't do that. Also, look at our co-star. This is Fufu. She's a little baby. And she's sleeping.
Oh, baby. But you wouldn't do that at all.
No. I don't
How
think
much
so.
money do I have to give you for you to do that experience?
Probably $100. It's not
So you will do it for sure.
I probably would, yeah.
What do you think it feels like?
Probably no different would be my guess.
You don't think there's any pressure of breathing problems? Well, it's a tourist thing, so I think you have all the accommodations.
Yeah, they have Wi-Fi.
I mean, yeah, but still, physically, how will you feel? You think it will be normal, the way we breathe, or it will be more not compact? How you say it?
Pressure,
yeah, pressure,
on your
harder to
chest.
breathe. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe your ears would pop.
Okay.
And that's probably about it.
Well, there's a lot of experience there in Chihuahua where I used to live. It's
Mhm.
called Las Minas de Naica or something like that. Um, it's a beautiful place. Like I think we should go for sure whenever we go back to Chihuahua, because it's like these huge stones, like crystals. I think Yesenia explained to you, but it's amazing. It's beautiful.
How far away is it from
It's a
Galicia?
mine. I don't know, to be honest, because I've never been there, but Yesenia has. So, um, it's an
Mhm.
amazing place. But I feel like the experience that they're wanting you to experience, to say, to repeat it again, is like not to be able, like, it's like the process of you going down. I feel like
Yeah, like
you're gonna
intimidating.
go to sleep,
Oh, you
and
mean like
like
the hike and all that?
the hike, the going down, this and that. That's the actual experience. Because if you're gonna just get there, take a meal or whatever, and then you're gonna go to sleep, what's the experience? The experience is them like going down, going into like the mountain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that's the purpose of it.
Yeah, I think so too. Cause like, there's nothing that they can put in there. Or I mean, I don't want to say nothing, but like, the room itself probably looks the same as any other hotel room.
But it doesn't have windows, does it?
Like, yeah, probably not.
So it's very, very dark.
Yeah.
Will you struggle sleeping that night if you would do it?
If you were there with me, probably not as
No, by
bad.
yourself.
Oh, I
I'm
wouldn't
renting
sleep.
my own one.
I wouldn't sleep probably. Cause like I said, I'd be scared of the ghosts.
There's no
It's
ghosts.
a mine.
So what? Was it a mine like to produce back in the day?
Slate.
Huh?
Slate.
What does that mean?
It's a material.
Oh,
Let's see if we can define slate. It's, oh my gosh. If I knew how to work my computer, this would go like a lot faster.
yeah. You need to do some programming
It's
classes and stuff. Please.
slate. Look.
We need to put like a TV or something so we can. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a
So it's a
cheap
material.
mineral.
Yeah. A mineral. That's what I was trying to say. But
English, bro.
yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
not good at that. We all know that.
Okay. So you want me to pay you $100 to go
Mhm. And pay for it.
and pay for it?
Yeah.
All right, sounds fair.
I wonder how
If
much it
we
costs.
once go, we'll let you guys know what the experience was.
We'll take a little GoPro. Just put it on my forehead.
Well, yeah, like
We
a
could do that
minor.
with a lot of experiences, really.
But okay, we're gonna debate on this. Do you go into places for the experience or for the status about sharing things online and doing
The
this and that? Because
experience.
you actually post stuff when we
I
go
do,
out and
But
stuff.
who took all those pictures?
Me?
Who made me want to take?
But
I suck
well,
at taking
my
pictures.
the way I perceive it is I take pictures and everything just to remember, but I don't feel the need like to share them on social media because I don't feel like I need some status like, oh, they went to whatever place that we went to.
Doesn't mean you want status. You're just sharing it. That's the purpose of social media.
Well, that's true, but
Sharing
I
your
think a lot of
experience.
people do it with that intention, though.
Hmm.
You disagree?
No. For me, yeah. Like, I don't do it like that, but I can see why some people would. Or that they do in
Mhm.
that way.
Okay. Well, anything else that you want to add in that?
No, I think we're ready for round 2. Okay. A woman claims that she hasn't slept for more than 30 years.
Oh, shit.
Bomboca!
Is
I bet you've been waiting to use that one, haven't
Yeah.
you?
Boom,
There's
boom,
no
yeah.
way.
Yeah, there is no way.
Like, it's not possible, but
Okay, go ahead.
anyway, so her name is Union.
Why are you struggling so much in saying names today?
Union York.
What? New York?
Union York. Yin
Is she
Mm.
Chinese?
Vietnamese,
Vietnamese?
right?
So this is gonna sound racist, but how would a Vietnamese sound like? How do they sound like?
I am not gonna put that out there.
Why?
Because I don't want to make I don't want to. Yeah, she's Vietnamese. I don't know.
Okay.
Nhang
Why?
nhang. Nhang nhang nhang.
Okay.
My Kim.
My Kim. We'll call her
It literally
My Kim.
says my Kim.
My Kim.
My
Okay.
Kim.
Like Kimberly? Maybe
Yeah,
she's a Kimberly.
Like nhang nhang nhang. My Kim.
My Kim. Okay, Kim. That's it. End of
Kim.
the discussion.
Kim's her name. She's 49 and she's known as the seamstress who never sleeps.
Damn.
She's always been in a hurry to point out that she was not born with the ability to function without sleep, but conditioned herself to stay late since she was little. To stay up late since she was little. At first, she lost hours of sleep because she loved to read until late at night, and later, when she started working as a seamstress, she worked late to complete her assignments. I'm gonna pause that real fast. A little story time. So, I work with someone, and he was talking to this lady about her job. She's a seamstress. Well, he said, okay, you're a seamstress, blah, blah, blah. And then, the next day, she ended up, texting him and was like, you are, misogynistic and sexist. We aren't called seamstress anymore. We're called sewists.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what? So I thought that was a funny thing that apparently seamstress is a sexist term.
Sexist. Huh.
I don't know.
Well, my first language is Spanish. My second language is English. So what's the difference, though?
They're the same thing. It's just
Yeah, but they're contextual. So
a
what's the
seamstress
difference?
is feminine. Mistress.
Okay.
Seamstress, the same kind of, I don't know. I don't know if
Okay.
I'm explaining this right. But then there's a sewist is just a person who sews.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Okay.
think a seamstress is supposed
It's
to be a
more
female.
like a feminized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
But a seamstress is a seamstress.
So how you call a male?
I
doing
guess
that
a
job?
sewist? I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. But anyway, so there came a time where she didn't feel any need to sleep, so she didn't. Her decades-long insomnia has not yet been medically proven, but it's more than a viral rumor. She affirms that it's mainly due to the fact that people can see her working all day and night because she's always at her sewing position in the commune of Long King and Long An. The light is always on and the door is always open so people can enter or just look and see how it works.
So she's a ghost, basically.
Well, she claims she's always... Why would you be there all 24 hours a day? Every day.
Well, there's people
working.
that love what they do. Most of them don't, but it seems like she does.
No, that's great. Can't relate.
Okay. Can't relate. Okay. That's sad, though. But
Just kidding. It's
Okay.
all right. Whatever. Nah.
no, but a lot of people actually don't reflect themselves on the job they do.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's extremely common. If you work in a corporation that you're put apart on a car, how are you gonna see yourself reflect on that? You don't see anything. How you say that?
Well, I kind of disagree because it depends on the person. If putting that part on the car, to them might be an accomplishment every time.
Right. Well, let's put it this way. In a on an office, in an office. Do you think a lot of people actually reflect themselves on the job they do? I feel proud of doing this. I feel good about this. I feel I feel accomplished with the money that I make. I don't think nowadays is not at all.
No, nobody's happy because you work to pay bills and you pay bills to live and you go to work.
Capitalism.
And that's it.
I'm gonna say it as much as we need to, but it's true.
But going back to the article, with her no sleep thing, they've done sleep studies, and I don't know if you saw.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Germans. They did a whole experiment thing, and what they did was I don't know if they surgically removed the pineal glands, whatever in your head that makes you sleep.
Okay.
Or that regulates your circadian rhythm. What the fuck? Circadian rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. So they kept people up basically as prisoners.
Was this the Nazis?
I think so.
Oh, okay, got it.
I might be
Because
wrong.
you say Germans, but in my mind, for people
No, I
doing
think
that to other people? That's kind of
I
weird.
think it was the Nazis, but like those people, like they looked like zombies. And this might all be bullshit. Like
The article?
I saw it on the internet, yeah, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's pictures of it everywhere if you look it up. Like, or maybe it was Russian. I don't know, Russian, German, something sleep experiment, and you'll see the pictures. And like they kept those people up for like days and days and weeks, and I think it got to months, and then eventually they would die.
Mm-hmm.
Like people would just die. from that.
Well, according to science, like scientific studies, you can, what, last
2 weeks or something.
2 weeks? Yeah.
Or what is that?
So the
without
process
food?
is like you don't sleep for the, let's say, 2 days, and then what?
Mhm.
You
You
start
start to lose your
hallucinating?
mind, yeah.
And then until like, is that because of course we're human beings, we have a breaking point. But
Mhm.
what's that?
What does it look like?
Uh-huh.
I
Like
don't
to
know.
you at least, because of course we didn't do research, because we just, whatever article we see, we just put it and we don't do any research. We're just talking incoherently. So
I mean, I think that, like you said, like there would be hallucinating involved because I feel like, I don't know, like I've been sleep deprived, but I obviously have never gotten to that point. But I start to feel like almost like I'm high.
I was gonna say that, like, let's take it to a daily basis. Like, you, let's say, because we have both experienced like at least 3 hours of sleeping, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What was your process or your experience on it?
Horrible. Like it's
Like,
not
physically,
so.
what do you feel?
I would rather go with no sleep than
Okay.
like 3 hours
Why?
because I feel like having to go to bed and wake up within that and feeling so exhausted. Like
Mm.
I would much rather have no sleep than only sleep a few hours.
But then you have a breaking point, and then what? How's that possible?
Well, I'm talking like a 24-hour period, not ever.
Yeah, well, that's true,
Yeah.
but I didn't like. I was wanting you to answer like, what's your experience? Like, how did you feel? Like, for example, in my experience, I feel like my heart like was super slow, but like super hard, like, and like it feels terrible.
I feel like everything was like slow motion
Exactly,
almost.
that's insane. For like not even one day, well,
Mhm.
not even 2 days, completely awake.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I say we debunk this
We
right
what?
here. We debunk it,
What does that mean?
like invalidate it.
Hold on.
English, motherfucker, do you speak
Oh
it?
my goodness,
Yes,
are you
these-
about to sneeze? We're gonna censor that so they don't suffer.
Oh no. It didn't happen.
Oh no.
Everyone else who is suffering with these allergies of this year, I'm with you. It's so bad. It is really bad this year. Last year I feel like wasn't too bad, and then the year before that, when I first moved here, I was dying then too. But whew.
Do you think she's lying? The lady on the
Oh, I
article.
thought you were talking about me. I
No.
was like, yes, I think she's lying. She's gotta sleep.
So 30 years. So half her life without sleeping.
More than half.
More than half, yeah. She needs to look like extremely fucked.
Mm-hmm. See if we could find a picture. Probably not. But like, no, like there's no way. Like, science says like you can't. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, moving on to the next one. Oh, she found a picture. Yep, she looks really old.
No, she doesn't.
Well, to me,
She
does.
doesn't look like she hasn't slept in 30 years.
Because she hasn't.
True. It's all a lie. We've
Yep.
determined.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one is a woman married her father-in-law after her boyfriend fled the wedding.
Okay.
Oh, and there's something about that. It tells me it's on the first time her and the father-in-law met.
Yep.
Okay. So after an Indonesian Indonesian groom disappeared on his wedding day, his father took responsibility and married the bride so that the expensive event was not canceled. Oh yeah, because that's might as well marry somebody else instead of canceling it. Like it's a birthday party or something.
Yeah.
What was supposed to be the happiest day of her life quickly changed into a humiliating nightmare after her future husband disappeared. The young woman, identified only as S.A., I guess that's her initials, by the media, is a native of the town Jikotamo, south of
Today's not your
south
day
of
for names.
Halmahera,
Okay.
I guess, and maintained a lasting relationship with the boyfriend. Although apparently the bride's family felt deeply humiliated by the groom's disappearance, the expenditure of about 25 million rupees, which is about $1,700 in dollars, okay, on the wedding preparation was apparently her main concern. Losing that money by canceling the event was unthinkable, so the groom's father intervened. And that's it.
That's crazy.
Stop!
Bro.
You violated the law. Pay the
Like
court a
literally.
fine or serve
Well,
your
no.
sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
I just want to know where the boyfriend went. Like, what if this was like a deadly love triangle? And when that happened, the dad, the father-in-law, actually killed his son so that he could marry the woman.
Conspiracy theory?
Just saying. Why did he
Why not?
disappear, and why did this father-in-law so easily step in to marry somebody else?
He went to the bar or something. Or he didn't want to marry her, and he was so ashamed for him, her, his family, that he was just like, I'm not going to show up. I'm not going to do it.
The
I'm a
boyfriend?
coward. Yeah.
No, that's nah.
I think there's a lot of cases that happened for
Oh
sure.
yeah,
But
I'm not saying that him not showing up is a like rare. I think him not showing up and his dad marrying his bride
that's
is what makes it weird.
insane, bro. Like, how is that gonna be possible? How is that possible? Well, they didn't wanna
If you don't want to be with
spend
me,
the
I'll
money
fuck your dad.
in vain. That's insane.
Like what? I don't know.
Like, what did she think by saying yes? Like, I'm not fucking with this. Like, let's do it. Like,
And all for $1,700, which I'm not saying. I'm sure in other countries, like
it's a lot.
it's a crap
lot.
ton.
Mhm.
But it's like, oh well, if they cancel the event, it was be losing that money.
Let's say
You're still
here,
losing it.
your wedding was like $5 million, and I don't show up.
I'd marry someone, but probably not your dad.
Yeah, I think there's like some psychology, like Freud, like some weird stuff about like some attraction about the dad or something for her to be able like to accept that.
I guess.
offer. But like, was the mom alright with that? And the
Well, that's what
parents
I'm
and
wondering.
all of them? Like, how was that possible?
Like, I wonder if what they did was they did the ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
like with him marrying her, but they didn't actually like get married.
It's like, okay, we have this individual that is the closest looking and thinking or whatever about the actual how you say that, spouse, or
Groom.
yeah, that like, let's just leave it like it was a happy ending and this and that, and we'll figure it out later. Because
I don't know. It's
well,
tough.
you have to understand to some degree. Well,
I mean, I can understand marrying someone else. Like, if you stood me up on our wedding day,
mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I would, but I could see
Yeah, you
myself
already admitted it that
being
you would do it.
like, which one of y'all like picking somebody and be like, you want to marry me since my groom didn't want to come marry me, like
Right.
maybe like that. And I think it'd be funny because I'm like off the rails like that, but I don't
So-
think it'd be your dad.
You're I don't know the terms, the wife,
The bride, yeah.
the bride, and then you realize that he's not gonna show up. It's already too late. Like, they're saying no, he's not. Like, it's impossible. It's already like 5 hours delayed or whatever, and he's not showing up. He's not answering anything. Like, what's your process of thinking it, like, and your feelings as well? Like, what happened
I'd be pissed.
through the whole experience of her? You will
I'm
be
sure
mad.
she's upset. I'd be so mad because
You
I'd be
wouldn't be
like, if
sad?
you didn't want to marry me, I would be sad. But
But okay.
if you didn't want to marry me, then like, why didn't you stop it before the wedding?
Because he's a coward.
Well, yeah, but like you embarrassed me in front of everybody, I'd be pissed,
Okay.
and I'd be sad after, but I'd be pissed first. So
Yeah, I'm trying not to empathize with this kind of situation. It's extremely bizarre, and I don't quite understand how can we like relate these to ourselves. Like, how
yeah,
is that possible?
I
But
don't
like,
know.
I mean, well, I don't want to spend $5 million in vain.
But it's still in vain because it's not the wedding that you wanted, you know? So, like, that money's gone whether you marry nobody or whether you marry the father-in-law.
Maybe she's really, really intelligent, or the family is really intelligent, like the uh, bride side, because they were like, okay, maybe we're doing it, the wedding with this family because of financial situation, which a lot of times that happens
Well, that,
in a
yeah.
lot of countries, in a lot of relations. Like, it doesn't matter if the dude and the girl like each other. It's about like financial stuff for them to like do political stuff or religion stuff, which is a lot like usual. But so maybe she was like, or everybody was like, hey, like if he's not showing up because like he doesn't want to do it at all, and like we have agreements or whatever, like that we need to do something for the benefit of everybody.
Yeah, like that I can not understand because I agree with it, but like understand, like, okay, yeah, we still have to keep the tie within that family to whatever. But like,
Well, because I think, like, to be honest, like, this is nothing in contrast to what a lot of people do for money. I'm not saying it's for money. Like, we're speculating, which we do in this podcast all the time. It's just talk random shit about anything that sometimes they don't. It doesn't even make sense. But what do you think? Let me just drink some coffee because it's tough. Cannot empathize.
I mean, I personally, I don't know. I would want to know, like you said, like now that you brought up the financial thing, I'm like, okay, but like maybe she's gonna be super happy with the father-in-law.
Well, now at an counter argument, I don't think it's maybe financially, because if they don't wanna just lose the money, so they don't have a lot of money then, right?
Or they just don't want to lose money. Because a lot of rich people, they don't want to lose their money.
That's true. That's very true. The richest, the more you wanna get, and the less you wanna give. True.
But maybe that was like their fate, and that now she's with the dad, and he's gonna be like an amazing guy for her, and then the groom's gonna be all disappointed and be like, "Oh, you married my dad?"
And then, what do you think it's the aftermath of all this scenario?
A lot of discomfort.
Do you think they're actually gonna like, okay, she's gonna come to our house, and she's gonna be, because in a lot of religions, again, it's
You're talking
allowed.
about like consummating the marriage?
It's like allowed for dude to have multiple wives as long as they financially can support it. I'm not saying that. What is it, Vietnamese?
No, Indonesia.
Indonesia? Do you think? Well, it's most of the times it's like Mediterranean, like Arabic, or all those cultures.
I have no idea.
You don't?
If Indonesia allows it? No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me neither. Well, just look it up. We'll see. Well, we put some. Let's see. This is the best one, or maybe a fart.
That is not the best.
These are new. Oh.
So
Sorry.
it's a Muslim man is only allowed to enter into a polygamous marriage if he has the consent of his first wife.
Okay.
Under Indonesia's marriage law.
So it's a possibility?
Yeah, if he was married and she said, do it. Maybe they just wanted some crazy threesomes.
Oh, that's bizarre. That's really, really, really bizarre.
Yeah.
But people, man, it's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that people do that you just can't get on with that. Like
So you would do that, yes or no? And why?
marry the father-in-law?
Mm-hmm.
If he was rich and or hot,
Mm-hmm.
yes, probably,
Okay.
maybe.
And if
I
it
don't
does,
know.
the two of them doesn't like.
If he's neither of those,
Uh-huh.
oh no, I'll cancel the whole wedding.
Okay.
But even if he is rich or hot, if he's a douchebag, I'm still not gonna do it. Like I don't know, I was just throwing out very materialistic things there, but I don't think I'd do it.
What
Because
is?
then I'd have a whole nother thought on marriage at that point.
Mm.
Like I'd be like, oh hell no, I don't want to get married. So a lot
Do
of
you wanna
trust
get married?
issues. Eventually. Do
What-
you want to get married?
Yeah. But maybe I'm gonna consider the same day to maybe not do it,
Oh
which
yeah.
is fine. Yeah.
Well, you better do it before that day. You better figure it out. You better figure it out real quick.
Yeah.
You better figure it out before you ask me to marry you.
True.
'Cause-
I'm gonna marry you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Oh, no music. I don't have any music. I just have like laughing and stuff.
It's okay. I've been a nasty girl.
No.
I've been a nasty
We don't
girl.
do that here. We don't do that here. Where's it at? Do you think that she got forced to do it? That it was out of her decision?
Well, it says the bride's family felt deeply humiliated, and the expenditure of the money was their main concern.
So who do you think put the most money? Them? The
Yeah,
bride's one?
probably. I would think so.
So it was the.
Because I think it's traditionally like that.
Oh, really? Everywhere?
Am I right? That one of the side of the family like traditionally pays. I think it's the bride's side.
Everywhere? Or most places?
I don't know where. I know here used to be that.
Okay, let's
Now
go
it's
back.
kind of like everybody helps, but
Let's go back to marriage. Like what marriage means.
well, it depends on who you ask and what it means to somebody.
What does it mean to you?
To me, a lifelong commitment. However,
No, but like the action of getting married. Like going into the church by
saying
the priest.
your vows, saying I
Uh-huh.
do, putting
And then
the
doing
rings
the
on.
party, this and that.
Yeah. So what's your question?
What does it mean? Like what's like the values for like for it?
Yeah, a
For you.
lifelong commitment.
That's it?
Well, I was like a lifelong commitment, and I mean lifelong, but I say that given that we are happy and safe.
Mm.
If we're not happy, I don't agree with staying in a marriage.
Okay.
And if we're not safe, like if there's domestic violence or something, I also don't believe in staying in a marriage. But I do know that it's a lot harder than just leave, you know. But so I guess that's what I would think.
Will you agree that marriage nowadays is sort of like marketing in a lot of ways? In most
No.
ways?
Not to me.
The essence of marriage nowadays.
Not to me.
Like the dress, the ring, which we need to talk about the ring. It's really important. Like why the ring? Do you
It's always
have
been
any
a
lo-
thing. It's
Yes,
not
but-
been a marketing thing. It's something that
Nowadays it is because everything is,
sure.
or most of the things
Oh,
are.
not to me,
marketing.
but
Not to you. It's fine, babe. Like we have opinions.
yeah. Well, you think everything's marketing because you think everything is capitalism. Capitalism is everything and all is that.
I don't agree completely with that. Everything is not capitalism. Not everything is marketing either.
Mm. Well, I mean, as far as marriage goes, like, can it be? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when people spend like so much that it's
Bizarre. Like
crazy.
it's not.
But on the other hand, like if you want to have one wedding in your entire life, that's one single day in your whole life to be the most special day of your life.
Mhm.
And I think,
Is this supposed to be the most precious day of your life?
well, I mean, if you have kids, maybe it would be having the kid or other things. Everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, you can put a lot of money into that experience, and I think you could easily justify it.
Well, I agree with a lot of values of marriage and everything. I just don't agree completely with why is the way it is. Um, well, let's go back into time. Like I read, and I'm not saying that this is legit, this is true or whatever, but like the ring, what the ring means. They used to like put, like literally, it's like a um patriarchal. How you say that? Like
Like you
like
owned.
exactly like for
Mm.
men, the man owns the woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it used to be, which is not a good thing at all. Like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now it's more like symbolism, right?
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, that's what meant. Like you're marrying me, so you're not gonna have any access to anything else other than me. You're
Mm-hmm.
part of my patrimony. How you say that? Of my property, to say it
Mhm.
in a way. Um, and they say they used to put it in this ring, this finger. What's it called?
Your ring finger.
Ring finger. There you go. Because we have like a vein or something that is connected
That
to the
connects to your
heart.
heart.
Mm-hmm. So that's what, because this goes back to Greek mythology, I believe.
Mm.
They were the ones that started all this culture, to say it in a way. But of course, it developed into stuff that nowadays, like, what's the pricing on a ring? It's ridiculous. Of course, like there's limits and there's like different kinds and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people opt to go like to the nicest stuff, like the nicest material, the nicest like something gold with 14 or whatever 16K gold or whatever. It's just really 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 interesting on why and how. Just makes me wonder a lot of things, but I agree with the values.
Mm.
Just don't completely agree. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna give you a ring. Chill out.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, it's just like
You better give me a ring.
I sure will. I already gave you a cheap one. What's it called? Promise.
Promise ring. Mm-hmm. Well,
it's
I
not-
expect another one.
Okay, yeah, I sure will. But I don't know. It's interesting. What do you think?
I mean, I agree with a lot of what you said. Not everything, but I mean, overall, marriage is a sensitive topic too.
In what way?
Like, because it just is.
But I don't understand. Like, it's sensitive negatively.
Well, like, for instance,
positively?
like, I felt offended with some of the stuff you said, or that you do say, like, oh, it's a
really?
marketing thing, like that. Like, I don't agree with that at all. Like, I think that kind of undermines what marriage is to other people. And I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
I think are some aspects of it, can they be? Yeah. But, like, overall, no. So,
Interesting.
like, that, I would say that would be a reason, because a lot of people, I'm sure there's people that would agree with you too, but, like, there's a lot of people that would not and wouldn't appreciate, that, because
Me saying that?
well, just because it's something that is like it matters a lot to people. Marriage.
Right. I'm not diminishing marrying. Like, I hope people gets married. That's amazing.
No, well, and weddings, like,
yeah. I agree.
we dream of that, our perfect little wedding since we're kids, like.
Did
so.
you? Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, probably since I was a teenager.
Do you think that's a more like a female thing? Because that never came to my mind.
I
I
do
was just
think it is
thinking
more.
about playing football and
Yeah, I think it was more of a woman thing,
okay.
but
Interesting. Well, I'm not diminishing marrying, getting married, or the values of it. It's just I've, in my perspective, I think there's a lot of things behind that we have to pay attention to be able to understand more. I'm not saying that marrying is bad or that we shouldn't or anything like that at all. I'm just saying it's interesting to look at the other way of the story and why do we do the things we do. It's just interesting. And but yeah, are we gonna fight tonight?
I hope not.
Oh baby.
But if we need to,
Oh, that was major. Cheeky.
it's the boy. Well, I mean, I think we covered everything.
Okay. Well, you close it. Always open and close. It's your time to do it.
What do you normally say at closing? Like, I'll catch you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.